Good morning, Bird Gang. I hope all you guys are doing well. I have my co-founder and founder of Replicate, Omar Latif here. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, brother, what's going on?
Doing
Feels
great.
pretty strange being on this side of the event, but usually I'm there with you hosting them. But it's a pretty good feeling, yes.
Yeah, I'm so happy for you. Finally, you have your product, and it's a solid tool. Have tested it, beta tested it, and looking forward for the product walkthrough. Right. So let's see if we had a little bit of issue going live earlier. So hopefully we get people joining in and ask questions. And what I actually want to know before we start, why you created a replicate, what was the reason behind it, and just to give us some uh, background on your team and how everything came together.
Yeah, sure. So, hey guys, thanks for having me on this live event. Most of you know me. My name's Omar Latif. The reason I came up with Replicate was because of the amount of work we do with founders as part of Early Bird. So, I know most of you see us in the group making posts regarding deals that we're running, deals that are coming up, all these different types of promotional posts. But in the background, we do a lot of work testing these tools, speaking to founders, understanding exactly how these tools work and what exactly is not working with them. So part of our job when we launch these deals is not only to test them, but is to identify issues with products. Now, the issue of reporting a bug can get very, very complicated because if somebody doesn't have the technical knowledge to have the ability to correctly explain what the problem is, can get lost in translation, and hence the reason Replicate exists. We're only a small team, so I'm a non-technical founder, but I run like the product front end, so all the marketing and stuff like that. We have two very clever developers who are absolutely brilliant. So we're a small team. Our plan is to remain small. Our plan is to grow slowly. We have an idea and a vision of where we want to take this product, but at the same time, the whole reason of launching on Early Bird as a lifetime deal is to get feedback, to tell you guys that what we currently have is a solid base, and we're looking to build off this base depending on what the audience want.
Yeah. So another thing, yeah, and I agree with you on this because we do launch deals and we see the struggle. Some of the founders, sometimes they don't have the roadmap or no feedback or idea or things like that, and we tell them, okay, go sign up here or there, right? So it does make sense. Another thing, a lot of people, because I usually don't ask these questions, but specifically I'll ask this time because I know that you have been around in lifetime deal community. I think it's almost 5+ years now. So you are also one of the buyer who buys lifetime deal. We are both are actually are. And what about the sustainability of the tool? Because I think we kind of understand more than any like founder would understand these kind of things when they do launch a lifetime deal. That to keep in mind, like if launching a lifetime list is one time payment. So do you want to cover that, like how you planning to sustain?
Yeah,
uh, yeah.
absolutely. So guys, there's many ways you can build products. So there's one way which is extremely quick, where you pay for third-party API integrations and your features coming that way, or you can build the features out from scratch. So what we're a completely lean startup. Everything you see on the platform is completely built from scratch. The APIs we are using are of little or no cost to us, and obviously what we've done with the so we're going to be very heavily focused on AI going forward, and we've introduced that as a bring your own key. So the cost of running the platform is actually very, very minimal. So it's already at a stage where this can be sustained for many, many years to come. So sustainability is not an issue for us.
Perfect. And I know since you have launched, you've been getting a lot of emails about people like trying to invest in you and your tool and stuff. So it is exciting, and it's 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 like, it's when you are selling, and when you are, selling for somebody, and when you're selling your own product, as you see different kind of emails comes to you. So I'm so happy, and hoping for a bright future for Replicate. Let's
Amen.
start. I think a lot of people, we have Inderpreet, we have Parth, he's a quick lead founder, we have Trevor, we have Mohan. Good morning, guys. I can't see everybody's comments because of the Facebook limitations. So let's start the walkthrough about the product. And if you want to share your screen,
Yeah, sure. Give me a moment.
hopefully the audience will go easy. The first time founder.
Yeah. Okay. Can you see my screen, brother?
Yeah, 1 second. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So this is the replicate dashboard. This is where you have a basic overview of like all the metrics. You can basically see exactly what's going on in the platform. If you scroll down, you can see your most recent submissions. The reason our metrics are so low here in the response rate and things like that is because when people visit the app, a lot of people just randomly test the widget, and we get a lot of support tickets that way. So those are not really resolvable because people are just testing the widget to see what kind of response they get. But in an ideal scenario, the quicker you respond, the higher this response rate would be. So this gives you and your team an indication of how well you're doing when somebody actually reports an issue, and how quickly you're responding. And then obviously you have the the customer satisfaction and things like that. We also show you your browser distribution, which browsers are giving you the most issues. So at the moment ours is Chrome. And then you also have the pages, and as I previously mentioned, you have your most recent submissions here. So in Replicate, everything is powered from this one widget. So our main feature is report a bug. So we are a bug reporting, a feedback, and a resolution tool. So it's pretty simple, guys. To report a bug, you just click it, you fill in all the details here. You can attach a screenshot, an annotated screenshot. You can record a Loom video, or you can upload a file. And then as soon as you submit that, you should see it in your feedback tab. So this is the feedback tab. Obviously, we have just many tests here. So I'll just show you this. So this, guys, is where the magic really happens. So say, for example, I've run into an issue, and the person has sent me a message, and it's very vague, like something we don't really understand. What we're telling you now with Replicate is you don't need to understand exactly what your customer has sent you, because we give you all that information in this session replay. So when you open up the session replay, you get the video of exactly what your customer went through, so you can identify where the problem occurred. But then when you come here, you get the event timeline, but then the magic all happens here in the analysis and chat. So you click a button, and the AI gives you an analysis of exactly what's happened and exactly how to how to fix it. It tells you regarding the technical issues, the UX issues, and it gives you recommendations. And then with this, if anything is unclear, you can chat with it, and it will give you more information. In regards to the feedback, we also show you the session data, which is here, and we also have a debugging tool. So this is for any technical issues that you want to raise with Quanta. So maybe some feature is not working, you can ask Quanta here to give you some kind of indication of how to fix that, or why the problem is occurring, and you will get all that information here. We also give you the debug information. So all the errors, all the console errors, the network logs, and the user actions. So everything you get in the feedback tab is very comprehensive. You have all the necessary information that you need to fix the issue. And if you can't fix the issue and you need to speak to the person to get more information, you can come in here, you can type a message, and you can invite them to a chat, which will then create a session in the inbox. So there's it's been thoroughly thought out. It's very, very comprehensive. So in regards to feedback, that is how that feature works. Did you have any questions for me, Sam, regarding that, or shall we
No,
move on
actually,
to?
that was pretty cool because even for the technical or non-technical founders or the team, you're giving the choice for them to basically, look at the screen recording, what they're submitting. It's like a visual. You pretty much see it, like how what issues they are facing, and reporting it, right? And for technical founders, they can see the debug report, and it's amazing. And again, they can chat with the AI, they can chat with the person, and you can reply back. It's pretty cool. So far so good. I know there's a lot of more features into it. Let's get there.
Yeah, absolutely. I just also want to mention is like the current way people deal with this. So if somebody does report a bug, then you have you have a conversation. Where did this bug take place? How did it happen? What browser are you on? So the developer needs as much information as possible. So we're stopping that conversation from happening. So we're removing that step in the middle, and we're giving you all the information to hand, so you can go and deal with the issue.
Does it show you how to fix it too, the issue?
Yeah, so if you chat with, so if you go into session replay, analysis and chat. So because this is not really an issue, we've just reported it as a bug, but let me just ask it, how can I fix this issue?
Wow.
Okay, like I said, guys, it's very, very comprehensive. Like the output you get here is extremely comprehensive. So we'll just read the top part of it. It says, I'll help you address the issues identified in the previous session analysis. Based on the detailed insights, here are the targeted recommendations to improve the user experience. So the UI responsiveness improvements, and then it gives you a diagnostic action, like conduct a thorough UI performance audit, implement debounce throttle mechanisms for click events. So it gives you like so much information, and it gives you the recommended approach, navigation flow enhancement, performance optimization, how to increase the speed of your loading times, and the immediate action items, and how to continuously monitor for improvements. And you can, this conversation can go on forever, guys. So you can also open up this conversation as a full screen. So if you just want to focus on talking to Quanta, you can do so as well.
Perfect. At this Conta, is it like something like a AI that you named it, or like, what is it?
Yeah, it's just the name we come up for our
Okay, it's
AI.
a
Yeah.
pretty cool name. So
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Okay, so the next feature, I'll just do it in the order that we have it here.
yeah,
So the next feature is the roadmap. So with the roadmaps, guys, there's no limit on how many roadmaps you can create. You can create public roadmaps, or you can create private roadmaps. That's completely up to you. So if I just click into the roadmap, so I can show you what we currently have. It's very, very simple, very, very easy to use. Those who have already tried replicate will tell you how, how smooth the actions are in here. So everything just works. It's pretty simple. To add a feature, you just click the plus button. You have the card pops up, you give it a title and a description, and then you can put it in your preferred bucket. You can give it a priority. You can assign a team member to it, and then you can pick an ETA date. And if you want, you can add a tag. If you're creating more than one card at a time, you can just create multiple cards. So what happens is if I fill this in now and click create, rather than me going and clicking the plus button again to create another one, this will automatically pop back up, and I can create another one. So we're thinking ahead of, how you would possibly use this, because when you're adding features, sometimes you've just had like a team meeting, so many ideas have been thrown around, and then you want to put all of those into the roadmap, so you can do so with the least possible steps as possible. So you can share this here. You can also copy the iframe and embed these roadmaps anywhere you want, guys. So just if we go to the live site as well. So if I just, so this is what the live site looks like. When you buy tier 2 or tier 3, you can remove the branding from here, and you have your custom domain, which will show up in the address bar. We also have the feature requests as part of the roadmap. So Sam Jasani has already asked for GDPR compliance. In regards to GDPR compliance, technically we don't have the certification for it, but technically we are, given how we are set up, GDPR compliant. But obviously it's a process getting all of this done. To add an idea, again, guys, it's pretty simple. You add a title, add a description, and then you can mark it as a request or a suggestion, and then submit. These do have to get approved. So when somebody submits a feature request, you will receive an email, and then you will either approve or disapprove. Any questions in regards to the roadmap, brother?
I you said that you can also embed the roadmap now.
Yeah,
Did I hear that right? Okay.
yeah,
But
absolutely
I
correct.
remembered I was requesting this feature that allow the people to embed them on their own websites and stuff.
Yeah,
So
I'll
that
check to
that
show
is
you.
pretty cool. So ideally, like you could be create like 10 roadmaps and have 10 different websites, right?
Yeah, so you can copy the iframe here, and then you just add it as a HTML block, and then you have your roadmap embedded wherever you want. So yeah,
That's pretty cool. So it's one of the features that I was keep requesting it, that I embedding it on their own domain, or but again, the custom domain is available, I believe, on tier 3. So people who
tier
are
two and tier three.
tier 2 and tier 3,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool. So next is roadmap. We got the roadmap, we got the change log, and it's all part of one. And what else we got here?
Yeah. So I just want to mention is on the roadmap, guys, just to add, if you want to add more columns, so there's no limit on the amount of columns you can have. So to add another column, you just click here, give it a title, give it a color, and you are good to go. So I'll just cancel that, and we will go to changelog. So this is the changelog. This is the admin view of the changelog. So when you create a changelog, they show up as cards like this. Uh, we'll just go into create a new change log just so I can show you the editor. So you'd come in and give it a title. So we'll type video test, and then when you come here and forward slash for the commands, you will see all the options available to you. So head, obviously these are all the basic ones: the headers, the numbered list, the bullet lists, the code block, the table. What we also have is a loom, so you can record your latest update on Loom and add the video here. No Loom subscription required. One of the very exciting features that we are coming up with is
Omar, would you be able to make the screen a little bigger, like zoom in? Some people are complaining that they cannot read the.
they can't see my screen. Okay, hold
Yeah,
on.
they can't see the screen.
Is that better?
Perfect. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, so let me just okay, so that is the editor, and these are all the functions available. So that's the Loom. One of the exciting features that we do have upcoming is when you create a Loom video, we will have our AI create a change log from that. So if you're doing like a quick 30-second or a 1-minute update, hey guys, we've just launched the roadmap feature. You will add the video, and then Quanta will come in and create a change log automatically for you, no questions asked. So that is one of the cool features we're actually working on for the change log. So that is what we call the admin view. You can also, if I go back to change log and I just go into one, when we go into preview, this is go back here. So this is the user view. So when you send somebody to your changelog, this is the view they get. So we have the date, the likes and the comments and the views.
I'm
Uh,
not sure if the screen is shared. I think it's the pop up is a new screen. Okay,
oh,
now
my
it's
bad.
sharing. Perfect.
Okay, my bad. Okay, so this is the user view. So every time you send somebody to your changelog, this is the view they get. They'll give you the date, tell you that it's a new one. You can see the likes, the comments, and the views. You can also respond to the comments. So if I just go back into here, and if we type a comment, we can have it private or we can make it public, and then we can have a discussion regarding that. So if we did make an improvement and say, for example, there was something missing in the improvement and somebody suggested it, we can thank them and we can then add it to the roadmap from here as well. So that is very, very cool. So yeah, so this is what the changelog user view looks like. And you have all the basic metrics here as well. So you can see which features people are more interested in, or which updates people are more interested in uh, when they do happen. So yeah, that is the changelog, and then that's the feature request, which we've already shown you. So the next one is the inbox. Did you have any questions in regard to that, Sam?
Yeah, regarding the feature request, like when somebody did make a feature request and you can upvote it,
Yep.
does that require a person to be logged in or to create an account, or how does it work? Because I've seen like some of the founders, they leave it open, and I see like one person is keep doing upvotes. I have done it, and upvoting it like 10, 20 times,
Yeah.
and it does not require me to be logged in, right? So and again, it's no founder wants to know that one person is requesting the same one feature with 20 upvotes. So yeah, go ahead.
So at the moment, we don't have that feature where you have to be logged in. We will have that coming up in the future. But when people do upvote without being logged in, they can only do so once. So
Okay,
they wouldn't be able to do it multiple times. They'll be able to do it once. So if I click it here, it will go up to two. If I click it again, it'll go back to one.
perfect.
So
I have seen some crazy stuff, and I don't know what tool they were using, or and I was like, keep hitting, and it was keep going up. So and yeah, and let's move forward.
Okay, so the next feature is the inbox. So this feature, guys, is still in a beta. It works pretty well. So I'll just give you a brief overview of it. So when you come in, you have all your messages here. My inbox is what's referred to as a support ticket that's had human handover. So when we go to the widget and we go to messages, in the beginning, Quanta will try to solve the issue for you. If Quanta can't sort the issue for you, you can request a human handover. And when it gets handed over to a human, your those messages will then appear in the inbox. Then we have the unassigned. So we mark this with numbers unassigned because we want you to be aware that you have unassigned tickets and that you should assign team members as soon as possible. And then with Quanta, oh, I just want to mention with the human handover messages, they expire after 18 months. So that's important to bear in mind. And then with Quanta is those, oh, there's somebody's messages. I don't want to show that. So in Quanta are the AI messages that have no human interaction whatsoever. So we show you those as well. So those basically become leads for you. So if somebody's come to your website and they've asked the AI a question, you don't necessarily get notified by email, but when next time you log in, you'll see a mark next to the inbox to say you have unread messages, and then you can go to Quanta and then you can see who those people are, and then you can save their details and reply to them or message them as they're now a warm lead. So that's how that works. So I'll select a conversation. When you select the conversation, one of the most important things is you can select your operating hours. So if you want to make human handover available for the least amount of time, you would just limit that in your operating hours. So that is one way to go about it. So operating hours is pretty simple. You just select a workspace time zone, office hours. You can add different time ranges for different days. And that's just a preview of what you've selected. And then that is your response message to when somebody requests human handover, but it's not available. They will see this message here. You can create a new chat. So if you have users and you have all the information, you can select a chat topic, inbox, bug, roadmap, feedback, enter their name, enter their email, enter their message, and then you just add your domain here. As soon as you create a chat session, your user gets emailed, they click the link, and you can start chatting with those people in the inbox. So that is that. We also have your status. So status is here, so you can mark it as done or keep it open. So if I mark it as done, you will see that will change, and then we can also keep it open. We have our priorities, so people can understand how important this is. You can select which type of message it is, whether it's inbox, bug, roadmap, or feedback. And then you can also assign it to team members as well here. So at the moment, this feature is pretty basic. It does the job pretty well. You can also add notes here. It tells you when the first contact happened as well. It's pretty simple, but we do have big plans for this. So stay tuned. The inbox feature is something that we will definitely improve going forward. Any questions regarding this, Sam, before we move forward?
No, it's all. So I think it's one of the best features that I personally like. I like the widget. I like the animation, and this is something, like there's features that I haven't seen any founders using on their roadmap, and it's just making it very simple for the founders to understand. And it's kind of like it's more like becoming like an all-in-one kind of tool for the founders who don't need to go on a chat support ticket, or use a different tool for this, just different tool for the, so it's pretty good. I'm impressed with, specifically with this feature. I really like it.
I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Okay, so the next one we have is Quanta. So Quanta is basically
I
your
just want to point out one more thing. Sorry.
yeah, sure.
During, the on the chat feature where you ask the question to Conta, right, and the Conta will, try to answer it. So that's where the information is going to be fed in, for Conta to understand. So this is one I want to make sure you mention this part. That's how Conta understands and tries to
Yeah.
figure out
Yes,
stuff.
okay, yeah, thanks for that. So I'll explain that now. So the messages we have here. So when I say chat with Quanta, this all this information will come from the knowledge base, from the knowledge that we upload here. So here is the AI knowledge base. You can upload FAQs, you can add website links, you can upload documents, you can upload videos, and you can add API sources. So all the information here will be referred to by Quanta. So if the information is not available, we have this very, I think is an extremely cool feature. So if Quanta struggles to answer something, you will then see it in the unanswered questions. You can come here and you can select it and generate a suggestion from it. And then when that suggestion is generated, we can then upload that to the FAQ, which means the next time you have a customer who answers the same question, the AI will be able to resolve that issue for you. So just coming back to the overview. So of Quanta, we've tried to give you we've tried to give you as much flexibility as possible when it comes to your AI features. So actually, to show you this, I need to first go to settings and just go to API keys. So when you add because this is a bring your own key tool, we've given you so much flexibility. You do need to use a Gemini key because for the knowledge base, we need the vision capabilities of Gemini. So you do need a Gemini key, but currently the use of Gemini is basically free. Like you can use it as much as possible, and you just don't get charged at the moment. But even when you do get charged, it's pretty cheap. So like the cost is not an issue. But then we've also give you the ability to set a monthly spending cap here. So if you're really tight on your budget and you just want to spend like $5 on Gemini, uh, if you reach that limit, as soon as you get to 80% of that limit, we'll send you out an email to say, hey, your AI credits are running out. Do you want to increase your spending limit for the month? So we give you that flexibility there. You can assign different features to different LLMs. So this is a big feature here. Uh, at the moment, we kind of use Claude for most of our stuff, but going forward, we will have the DeepSeek reasoning model, which is an absolute game changer. So when that is available, we will start using the DeepSeek reasoning model, and we also have like OpenAI ChatGPT here as well. So you can have, there's many people I know with OpenAI credits, so you can just use those credits in here, and you can assign the remaining features that don't get that haven't been assigned yet. So just going back to Quanta. So here, as soon as you come in, you will see an overview of, all your AI costs. You can find out which feature is costing you the most just by selecting from the drop down here. You can obviously pick dates, pick periods. You can pick which model is costing you the most as well, and then you can also find out which team member is spending the most on AI. So you can tell them to tone it down a bit if you need to. So in a
I that's funny.
so in a nutshell, that is so we're trying to give you as much information as possible, as much flexibility as possible to run your business on like on a shoestring. Like it, these AI credits, they don't amount to much, especially if you're using the correct models. Any questions regarding that, brother?
No, we are getting a few questions on the comment. So if I don't know if you are almost, oh no, we are not done. So it's there's a lot of features in this tool. So let's continue. Uh, and I actually have one question
Yeah,
regarding when you speak to Contra. How do you know which is using Gemini Vision? You said.
Gemini Vision, yeah,
Okay, can
Vision.
you check what is your current cost right now and how much you have used?
Um, I can check, but we recently replaced our API key, so it won't show us anything at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's at the moment like Gemini give you like a free amount of credits, so it's
Mhm.
basically free. Gemini is basically free. I think if you use it to the max, you're gonna pay like what, $1 or $2 a month. Like it's literally
Yeah,
free, guys.
yeah, but I guess somebody who's getting that much of a traffic or would not worry about it too much because it does not cost arm and a leg, right? For those things.
Yeah, it does. No, it doesn't cost anything. But like I said, we've given you full flexibility. If you're worried about cost, you just add those caps in the AI API settings, and you're
Mhm.
good to go. You'll receive an email when you get to like 80% of your limit, and then if you want to increase those limits, you can do. So that's not a problem. So you won't ever run into the issue where when you get those big AWS bills all of a sudden like $1,000. So you won't ever be in the situation where you get like $100 bill or a $50 bill like
Yeah,
that. You're in complete control of all your costs. So
makes
we
sense.
have that. Okay, so the next one is the widget. So this, guys, is where like they say the magic happens. So it's we've given you like a lot of flexibility in here as well. You can add your logo, and these are all the basic stuff. But the background styling, we've given you quite a few different styles. So this current style is referred to as like the intercom style, which we have. We also have the animated style here, which is what Sam prefers. You can also just select a solid color, and you can select an image as well. So you have great flexibility in how you want to design it. You can pick your gradients color here. You can pick which way the gradients go. So I'll just show you here. So obviously that doesn't look good, but you have like so much flexibility to do what you want. We have gradient intensity, gradient midpoint. So yeah, great flexibility to make your widget look different than what other people are doing. This is just the appearance and the position. So where you want to position it on the actual website. Pretty simple stuff. You can also give it a border radius or not. Brand invisibility, if you want to hide powered by replicate, you can do so here as well. And then the launcher. So this again is the widget here, and you can customize it as you wish. So this is what you want to actually show on your widget. So as you can see, testimonials are not showing. If I click this, then testimonials will show. Share your experience. So we have that. You can edit these forms to change. everything in them. Uh, and then you have your success message here as well. So in terms of being able to customize your widget, uh, the ability to have a custom link as well. So there's like so many different options here to completely make the widget your very own with the full flexibility. Here, the apps. So these are the things at the bottom here. So messages, change log, roadmap. You don't have to show everything. So if you don't want to offer the inbox as a feature, you can just switch off messages. If you don't want to offer the change log here, you can just switch that off as well. Um, I actually didn't show you the change log and the roadmap feature in the widget as well. So if I just quickly show you, so when you click on road, oh, I'd have to open it up here, right? So when I should click the roadmap here, so as you can see, it's
Oh, it populates here too on the chat on the
yeah, it
widget.
populates. Yeah, it populates here too
Oh,
in
perfect.
the
That's pretty
chat.
cool, actually.
Yeah, same with the change log as well. So you have all of this here, and then you can view them here, or you can open them up in the
If
bigger
these
view
are
as well.
the public one they are showing, the private one won't show, right?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely,
Perfect,
yeah.
makes sense.
That is correct. Oh, that is one other thing I wanted to show you, which I forgot. So we have here the Quanta knowledge base. So what you can do in the Quanta knowledge base is you can create like a private repository of your information. So say for example, you and your team were working on something and you had private information. You can upload those as FAQs and mark them as private, and then only team members will be able to refer to that information. So say for example, I'm saying our changelog feature will have the loom with the AI transcription, but we didn't want the public to know that, but we want you, Sam, to know it because you're a team member. You can refer to that with Quanta, but the outside people won't be able to do so. So let me just see if I can just quickly show you FAQ. Yeah, so can you see here, accessible only for Quanta internally?
Yeah,
So you just add your FAQ, select this, and then outside people will not be able to have access to this information, only team members.
makes
So I
sense.
think that's a pretty cool feature. So that is the apps in the widget, and then the embed options, which is pretty simple. Again, you have to you can like toggle your widget on and off here. So that's just the activation status. Uh, the embed code. So for JavaScript and Next.js, pretty simple. Just copy the code and go in. We also have optional configuration. So this is where it gets slightly technical. So these are the things we're actually working on at the moment to make easier for the non-technical users. So this part becomes technical. So, for example, uh, if you have the widget on your website and you want to pre-fill your users' information, so you have to remember that replicate, we don't have access to your users' information, but you do. Then you would have to add some of this custom stuff to the widget code to be able to do so. Like I said, it's kind of technical, but it's something that we're working on to make simpler. Again, we have basic controls here. So these are like shortcuts for the widget. So technically in Replicate, you don't have to show the widget. You have shortcuts which on your keyboard you can press that will open up the widget. Some founders do prefer that, but again, guys, it's very technical. We do have some documentation. So those who are technical, so let me just share this tab. We do have some documentation regarding this. Those who are technical and understand all of this stuff can do so. If anybody who is not technical and wants to implement something like this, they can always message support and we can help them with that. But at the moment, like I said, it is something only like the technical people will be able to achieve. So that is the widget. Next, we have any questions regarding the widget,
No,
Sam?
so far so good. I do love the customization. So guys, I don't know how many of you guys have tested it. On our parents section, like the way you customize it, it looks absolutely beautiful. We have it already on Early Bird website. Feel free to test it out. We haven't put a lot of information. We are planning to put FAQs and uh, all sort of questions that people might be asking. So we will put that information in. So I do like the customization. It does look sleek, and you can have it, color, gradients, and animations to match your brand. That's yeah, that's pretty cool.
Thank you, brother. Then we just have our integration. So if you want to pass or move information around, connect, replicate with other tools, you can do so here. We have webhooks, Zapier integration, Pabbly integration, Trello, Jira, Slack, Linear, GitLab, GitHub. So we have a bunch of integrations. If there's an integration that you need that's not available, you can always request it as well. It's pretty simple stuff. And then your email notifications when somebody does report issues, we can you can modify here. We also have templates that you can refer to, feedback assigned, and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty simple stuff there. Uh, so in a nutshell, that is it. I'll just go to settings and just show you the. So this is the organization settings. This is how everything looks. You can always change your organization name. Pretty simple here. So this is the custom domain. Again, very, very simple. All the information of how to connect your custom domain is available here. We have the billing section, which gives you the information regarding the plan that you are on. Team members is the team who you have already invited, or pending invitations, people who you've invited but who have not accepted yet. And then the API keys I have already showed you. Appearance coming up is the light mode, and then notifications are going to be push notifications. So every time you have a new like change log or something like that, you'll be able to add a push notification for next time your users visit your site. They can see the latest updates, whether it be a roadmap update or a changelog update or whatever it is, will have push notifications. Yeah, I also want to, before we get to the questions, just want to show you the rewards tab. So we are offering rewards for interacting with us socially, and like incentivized rewards. So if you do buy the product and you are okay to like, you know, add give us some social proof, then like it's just very, very simple stuff, guys. Like leave a review on early bird and we'll give you 3 more team members. Leave a review on product hunt and we'll give you 3 team members. Create a social media post and we'll give you 3 projects. Leave a review on G2 and we'll give you an organization. Create a review video and we'll give you an organization. So I just want to clarify what an organization is. So say for example you buy tier 3 of the deal. So let me just show you the deal page. So if you buy tier 3 of the of Replicate, so that's one organization with 25 team members, 25 projects, like bring your own key, map to the accelerate plan, you will get an additional one. So an additional organization with 25 team members and 25 projects. So you have the ability to have like 3 organizations from the rewards, and then more team members and more projects.
Makes sense. Um, I want to go through some of the questions that we already have. A few of the questions are from the users on Facebook group, and some. Let's see if I can have some questions here. So Justin is saying, from the customer perspective, I like the response I received, letting me know that the feedback had been received. The email was simple, clean, and clear, which is not always the case for these type of tools.
Oh, is that Justin? Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So
Thank you, Justin.
appreciate that. Inderpreet said, nice one. I'm glad Inderpreet is not asking about the webhook or API this time. Webhook is available. Public Connect integration is available. Zapier integration is available. I'm unable to read. Okay, we already fixed that. This will definitely save time. Can you report errors on a mobile device as well? I think he's saying that if somebody is using a mobile, or I don't know if he's talking about app. I'm not sure.
So
It's
yeah, the
relevant.
widget works on mobile, so you can use it, um, but it's not built for that. But you can. So if you go to Replicate now, Replicate website on phone. So let
Yeah,
me just go replicate. I don't know if I can show you here. So can you see it's you can use
yeah,
it
no,
on
I, yeah, yeah. You can go to replicate, or you can go to early bird website, and you can see the mobile view, and it works. Um, what else we got? White label C name. Vladimir is asking.
Yeah, CNAME is available. White label, not necessarily, because currently the emails are still branded, but you can have branding removal on the roadmap, on the change log, and the widget. White label, it's not available. It will be when we give you the ability to add your own SMTP. We're still trying to figure out how we're going to offer the email functionality, but it will be available soon, and it will be available on tier 2 and tier 3, so that's not an issue.
Perfect. Can the Mohan is asking, can Conta also add purchase button when customer asks a question? I know the answer for that, but yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah, so you can add like API sources as part of your knowledge base, and Quanta can yeah, they can refer you to a link that will take you. It won't
Yeah,
necessarily be a button, it'll be a link. Yeah.
yeah. Like for I'll give you a good example that I was talking to Umar about, like like people like asking question about the purchase, or asking question about the products that we are launching on early bird. So we are thinking to put some FAQs from the founders, and add our FAQs about the purchase, about, like, return policy, or whatever the questions regarding the deal, or early bird platform itself. And we will put all those PDF in there, and have Conta answer it for us, right? So that will reduce our time. That will back and forward emails, because we'll try our best to put as much as information we can, and that's related to a purchase. Or if somebody's looking for a coupon code, they can go and ask coupon code. Which reminds me, if you are planning to get this deal, do use a coupon code, early bird, to get a 10% off. Let's move on to the next question. Mohan is asking, for example, if they are asking some question about a product, contact can answer and also suggest customer or user to buy, uh, by presenting a buy button, or upgrading button, because the limit they may be reporting is available in, okay, higher version. Okay, so I think it's already been answered. So yeah, you can put all these information. For example, uh, any tool that or product you are, you want to put a FAQ about it. You want to put a link in the FAQ. Where is the link, or how to buy the product? So you can put those in there, and then it will Conta will figure out and answer it.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'm see. I understand the product pretty good. I'm pretty sure replicate. Justin is saying, I'm pretty sure replicate is intent for internal feedback. The product dashboard, not for the sales page. Is that right, Omar? He's asking you.
Yeah, so I think he's making a reference to you having it on early bird. So yeah, it's not really built for websites like early bird. It is built for like software products, but it works nevertheless, because like on early bird you're not necessarily going to report a bug, right? Early bird is more of like a support, support questions, support tickets, this kind of stuff. But yeah, you can still use it. It
Yeah,
fulfills the
exactly.
purpose, but ideally it is for SaaS products. Yeah.
So let me explain you how we are thinking of using it. It's putting the deal we launch. We will put the FAQs in there, and let's say if somebody have a question about the tool, it will answer it. So that's our plan. So we can use it, and it does have a human takeover. So there is some solid feature, even though. You never know, we might upload the founders roadmaps and stuff too, to answer, and have the chat widget answer it for us, right? Let's see what else we got. Sorry guys, the okay Vladimir is asking, can a document section be created for a client?
This is not an agency tool, so I wouldn't suggest you buy this and run it for clients. So you have very, very sensitive data. When people are reporting bugs, you have access to emails, names, and things like this. Very, very sensitive data. It's more of a developer platform. It's not built for agencies. It's for people who are building SaaS products, like product managers, quality assurance managers, those type of people. But this is not an agency tool.
It's
But
it's not an agency tool that you can offer it as a service, unless did I does that make sense? Like,
look,
agencies can use this tool, but they cannot offer the client as a service unless they want to sell them a monthly plan. That's different, and have different accounts. That's a different
y-
thing.
for that you would need an organization for every company, right? Because this dashboard here that you're seeing on the screen will show you the metrics of the combined projects. We could possibly add a filter that will show you a specific project, and it is so technically it is possible because each project will have its own AI Quanta database where you can upload different information. It'll have its own widget and things like that. So technically it is possible, but it's not built for that. So
It's not.
and I say that because uh, the future features wouldn't be built targeting agencies in mind. It will be built focusing on SaaS products and the problems and issues they have.
Okay. There. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna skip this one because even for me, I think he's referring it to just an answer, Mohan. So what other differences are there in the plan beside the number of participant and the number of projects?
The branding removal and the custom domain.
So branding removal and custom domain starts from tier two.
Tier two, yeah.
Custom SMTP, they are you are figuring it out, and you will have something soon, I guess.
Sorry, can you just repeat that?
Custom SMTP.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure out how we're gonna do the whole email thing. But yeah, stay tuned. We will figure it out. We're just like I said in the beginning, we're trying to keep this platform as lean as possible. So we're just having conversations on the best way to actually build it out. We're considering maybe using a resend integration, but then if you want to connect here, you then need a resend account to connect. So that's an additional cost on you. So we're still trying to figure it out. We don't want to pass on too much cost on to you at the same time, but we want to keep the product as lean as possible. So it could be like it could be that you bring your own SMTP, but with some kind of limits in place. But I don't know. Like I said, we're still having conversations, but something will be sorted soon. Yeah.
Yeah, I like adding a custom SMTP. It's a good idea, but keep in mind that that cost of sending and receiving email will be passed on to the user, which is a good thing too. But at the same time, it's a hectic too, depending on like what kind of it's just that you have to make sure your SMTP works. Where here, right as of now, you let Replicate handle it for you, and you don't have to worry about it. And it's not one of those tools that who it's a pretty straightforward tool. So for them, it's like giving this SMTP or giving the email service, because every time somebody upvotes, you get the notification. So there's a lot of emails coming in and out, right? So I don't mind using Replicate, like this as in the email, because there's no cost to me. So that's great. Let's. I think we already uh, uh, discuss the deal. Let me just share my page and we can go over one more time so people are aware. I don't think there's any more questions, even from me. I think we are pretty set. So let's go. Let me share my screen. Okay, guys, that's the deal page. Again, do not forget to use a coupon that will give you 10% off from the deal. Give me 1 second. Okay, so 69 is the tier one. Tier two is 169, and tier three is 269. And these are so map to build plan. One organization can be a company, a one SaaS tool. uh, you can have three team members, three projects. Can you explain me one more time what the project, how it works?
Yeah, so a project is a complete set of, like, the best way to understand it is a complete new widget with a new roadmap, with a new change log, like with a new AI knowledge base. So all those are completely separated in the projects. So
Okay.
each project is a completely new set of those
Okay,
features.
so
And
let
inbox
me
as well, sorry.
make sense. So let me put this. So uh, if you have a SaaS tool and you have a couple of projects, SaaS projects are going on, you can potentially use it internally and externally, depending. And yeah, and bring your own key, which is again very sustainable. You use your own keys and do a lot of things. You can, that can help you to create a FAQ knowledge base. And yeah, tier two is a mapped to launch plan. One organization, instead of three, you get 10 and 10 projects. Tier three is one organization, 25 team member, 25 projects, and bring your own key. Tier two and tier three, you will get your own. You'll get the branding removal
Yeah,
and custom
that's
domain.
my fault. I've not mentioned it on the deal page, but I'll add that later today. So
Please.
branded removal and custom domain are on tier 2 and tier 3, yes.
And we will add that in there. And you do get 10% off. So, guys, do use it. The limits are generous. Like Umar already mentioned, once you redeem the code, logged in, check the reward section, enjoy. It's a great idea, and again, you can upgrade your account just by participating on those rewards. Let's see if we have any. I guess that's about it. Any? What is the future? What other things are you planning to add? Do you have any? Like, do you have? I'm guessing you might have a private roadmap if you want to share something.
Our roadmap is pretty public. So if I just share my screen again, I'll just show you the roadmap. Uh, Let me just load this. So, so this is the roadmap. So in progress currently, we have
One second.
a. Oh, okay.
Let me share it.
There we go. Okay, so where was I? Okay.
Wanted to ask you about the light mode too.
Yeah, light mode is coming. Okay, so here in progress, so we have a help center. Help center is basically like a knowledge base. So we have that coming up very, very soon. We have micro AI widgets, which are this is pretty difficult to explain. So, say for example, you run a SaaS product and you have an AI feature. Rather than people submit a bug report every time they get an issue with the AI, we'll have you can add little widgets below your AI feature, and they can upvote or downvote the output, or they can leave a suggestion directly from there, and then you will see that in your dashboard. So this is something not nobody's offering as part of a product. It's something, if you go to like if you use Perplexity, if you use Chat GPT, they have this feature where you
Yeah,
can tell them if the output is good or bad, or you can report uh, like poor outputs. So
yeah.
that kind of feature is coming to
I've
replicate.
seen it many times, and I honestly don't know. like is that like thumbs up or thumbs down? Is it like to train the AI? It's like I always wonder, like should I, thumbs up or thumbs down, because I'm like half satisfied, not fully satisfied.
Yeah, so
So
yeah,
but what does it do you know, like what is actually does, like if you
it,
thumbs up?
it's all feedback that gets added as customer sentiment in their dashboard. So they will have a full set of metrics in their back end to tell them exactly, how many people are upvoting or how many people are downvoting, and then it all works towards that.
Makes
After that, we have the Quanta chat interface. So this again is another very, very interesting feature. So the plan with this is you would have, so this Quanta with the AI knowledge base, we're going to change this to just knowledge base, and we'll have a separate tab called Quanta. Quanta will be an AI chat which unifies everything that's happening in your uh, in your project. So what I mean by that is what's happening in your inbox, what's happening in your roadmap, what's happening in your change log, what's happening in your feedback. You can come here. There's going to be a unified chat. You can refer to all the conversations that's been happening in the inbox, all the conversations that's been happening in the feedback, and you will have one comprehensive chat where you can like sit there, you can uh, ask it to generate reports for you, you can ask it to generate feature requests, feature suggestions for you, because the AI will be learning every time it gets information, right? So this is going to be one comprehensive chat where you can come in and generate reports and even look at employee performance, so see how well your employees are doing, who's fixing the most bugs, and this and that. So it's going to
Wow,
be
that
it's going to
was
be a cool feature.
yeah, that sounds actually pretty cool already. That what AI can, and if you use it right way, how it can help you. Any multi-language that you support, like Spanish and
At the
French?
moment, it's just English. We will add more languages, but I couldn't put a timescale on that at the moment,
Okay,
unfortunately.
no worries.
Okay, notifications I previously mentioned doing the demo, so they're coming as well. And then we have light mode as well, where you can just toggle on and off, and it will be yeah, it'll be light or dark, completely up to you. And then the coming soons are single sign-on, updated UI UX, and the updated screenshot function. These are all these are all coming up after in progress have been completed. And then these are some ideas which we're currently considering. So AI surveys, customer health score, product analytics, MPS surveys, intent signals, feature usage metrics. So these are all stuff which do help uh, SaaS companies. At the same time, we just don't want to add features for the sake of adding features, right? So at the moment, uh, what you see in progress and coming soon are going to be worked on. Besides that, we're just going to improve what we already have going forward.
Yeah, I think I have seen many products. Not like I've seen quite a amount of products that offers. But what you have right now, I think it's more than that I have seen in the tool. Um, that launch on lifetime deals, which is pretty good, with even with the human takeover, chat support, the screen replay, that was session replay. That was like for me, that was like awesome, because I could literally see what he's submitting and what issue he's facing. So that's awesome.
That is by far the most popular feature. That is the most, like, we receive emails from our users to say, like, wow, it's amazing. The session replay analysis just works.
Yeah, so which is pretty good, because sometimes people don't know, but things are happening in the background. So that's about it, guys. Anything uh, last words about your tool?
Yep. So thank you guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for asking questions. As always, your participation is very much appreciated. Like I said, yeah, this product has been built completely lean. It already has like many years in the tank. So don't ever be worried regarding the feasibility of this product going forward. Every time we launch features, our our two main aims are: one, keep it lean, like build it from scratch so it doesn't cost us anything to run, and two, make it as easy as used possible. So they're the two things we always work on. Some of the features in Replicate are simplified by purpose. So we don't want to overcomplicate features. We don't want to have features with so many functionalities that people don't use and overcomplicate the product. So I think any at the moment anybody can come in and set up their widget and start using Replicate in a matter of minutes, and that is what we intend to do. So like I said, I've shown you the roadmap. We are working on some exciting stuff. I ask you to share my vision and help me build the product. So that means give me your suggestions, use it, give me your feedback, make some feature requests, tell me exactly what you want Replicate to do. And those of you who know me, I'm very, very honest. I'm very, very straight up. So if it's something which fits our vision, we will say, look, this is brilliant. We'll definitely work towards it. If it's something that I don't see us going in that direction, then similarly, I will also tell you as well. But yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing from you, to collaborating with you, and to hearing your feedback and your suggestions. Thank you.
So, guys, thank you very much. I want to add this. I want to make sure you guys do understand. If you are thinking and planning to launch your own SaaS tool, you will need Replicate. If you know a founder who does not have upvote features, or does not have a feedback tool, change log, knowledge base, do recommend this tool. Again, take a trial, log in, test it out. It is a great tool. So do recommend the founders who are not using, or who are using a tool that does not work. Do recommend this tool. And if you are planning to launch your own SaaS tool, you will need a tool like this. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good day. Enjoy. Good night. Good evening. Bye, guys.
All the best, guys. Thank you.